These are some highlights from the National Veteran Convention 2023, which took place in Georgia. This national tournament was hosted by the Gwinnett Veteran Soccer Association in Georgia. This tournament was attended by Cameroonians from all over the United States. People came from far and near and had a great time that weekend. The National Veteran Tournament was created in 2015, and at the time they only had 4 teams. The teams have grown to a number of 41 teams total, and 36 of those teams participated in the competition. The Rabbit Hill Park is a location where all the games took place, and many teams played simultaneously, as both the young and the old showed off their soccer skills. Cameroonians have a special love for soccer or football, as evidenced by the number of people who showed up at this tournament. Over 10,000 Cameroonians were in Georgia to attend this special event. This event brought about feelings of nostalgia as we were reminded of things that brought us close to home. This event was like a reunion. People met friends who they hadn't seen in 10, 20, 30 years. It was just amazing. This event brought back memories of the days of Ponce, USA, when Cameroonian students in the United States always got together and had a good time. It's been over 20 years, and many of those Cameroonian students in the United States are now grown and have their own families. This was indeed a family event which brought people from all over the United States with their children, and it was a little vacation for families as well as older folks. Most Cameroonians grew up loving soccer and participated in interquartier games. That love for soccer has carried over, and that's how the birth of the National Veteran Tournament came about. Many soccer or football players were selected from these interquartier games and went on to become first, second, third division players, and some even joined the national team, the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. I am sure many of these men you see in the video had dreams to become professional soccer players. Many teams came with large fan bases. They played drums and flutes and just had a good time on the soccer field as they cheered on their teams. This was an amazing place to be at. It was all good vibes, no fighting, no disagreement. People were just happy to be around one another, jubilating, jumping, dancing, shouting, screaming, all for the love of soccer, or football as we commonly call it in Cameroon. People were genuinely happy to be at this competition. The food court was filled with aroma from Cameroonian cuisine, as you can see. They had roasted fish, they had puff, they had soya, they had jollof rice. Anything you could think of that is Cameroonian was present. We have vendors like VIP Socio, where you can post your events and also sell tickets. There goes a Kenji with VIP Socio. I have Kizito here from North Carolina. He sells a super hot pepper called the North Carolina Reaper. I have Shiri Achu Art. She's a wonderful, very talented artist from Cameroon and has some beautiful pieces, and I took home a few. Edmond here has a clothing line, beautiful pieces inspired by his Cameroonian heritage. I have Eureka here, a fashionista. Eureka has loved fashion forever and now has her own clothing line. Eureka is from Maryland. And I have African Style, owned by Duplex, another array of colorful pieces inspired by his African heritage or Cameroonian heritage. And then at nighttime, we went to the all-white party on Saturday. The party was lit, and they had Lady Ponce and Mr. Leo, who gave us a great show. They both were amazing, and the crowd went crazy. It was party time. The hall was packed. Mr. Leo was on the floor, getting fire-tailed by all kinds of people. We could barely see him, but it was just nice being in his presence. He's a very talented and amazing artist. I remember listening to one of his interviews where he talked about how he became an artist and his father was terribly disappointed. We must let our children follow their passion, because if they don't, they will not be happy at the end of the day. And guess what? They have to live their lives, not the lives of the parents. He has made a name for himself. He makes beautiful music, and he has trained so many young people. And there goes Lady Ponce, who can move like nobody else. She is an amazing performer as well, and she brought down the house. Yes, she did. And someone said, oh my goodness, the guys are all over the floor, but so were the girls as well. We all had a great time and really enjoyed the event on Saturday night. The white party was lit, and it was the bomb. So I'm definitely looking forward to going back next year. What artists are they going to be bringing? They need to bring somebody really good, because I think more people are going to be looking forward to going to Minnesota.